Yes,
for
and
human use,
for human
the
use, the landscape
landscape
changes.
We don't see as
We
many
don't
types of
see as many
vegetation,
types
trees,
of
grasses,
vegetation,
and so
trees,
forth.
grass, and so
This in
forth.
turn
This
leads
in
to
turn
other
leads to
losses,
other losses,
the loss of
and
animals
the
that
loss
once
of
lived
animals
there.
that once lived
Uh,
there.
but these are the
But these
obvious
are the obvious
changes.
changes.
But there are also
But
less
there are
obvious
also less
changes,
obvious
like
changes,
the
like
climate.
the climate.
One interesting
One
case
interesting case of
changes in the local
changes in
land
the
use
local
causing
land
changes in
use
climate,
causing changes
specifically the
in
temperature,
specifically
is
in
in
temperature
Florida.
is in Florida.
Now, what comes to
Now,
mind when you
what
think of the
comes
state
to
of
mind
Florida?
when you think of the state
Sunshine,
of Florida?
beaches,
Sunshine, beaches,
Warm weather,
warm
oranges.
weather, oranges.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Florida has long had a
has
great
long
citrus
had a
industry.
great citrus
Large growths of
industry,
oranges,
large
lemons, and the
growths of
like.
lemons and the like.
Florida's winter is
Florida's
very
winter
mild.
is
The
very mild.
temperature doesn't often get below freezing.
Get below
But
freezing.
there are some areas
But
of
there are
Florida
some
that
Florida that
do
do freeze.
So, in the early
So in
1900s,
the early
farmers moved
1900s,
even
farmers
further
moved
south in
even
Florida
further
to areas
south
that were
into
even
Florida
less
to where
likely to
was
freeze.
were even
Obviously,
less
freezing
likely to
temperatures
freeze.
are a danger
Freezing
to the
temperatures
crops.
are dangerous
A
to the
bad bout of
crop.
cold weather,
Very
a
cold
long
weather,
spell of
a long
frosts,
spell of
could
frost
ruin a farmer's
could
entire
ruin
crop.
farm and the
Anyway,
entire crop.
before the citrus
Before
growers
these
moved south, much of the land in
much of
South
the land
Florida
is
was what we call
South Florida
wetlands.
was what we call
Wetlands are areas of marshy, swampy land, areas where water covers the soil, or is present either at or near the surface of the soil for a large part of the year. Wetlands have their own unique ecosystems, with plants and animals with special and interesting adaptations. Very exciting, but it's not what we're talking about today. Where was I?
farmers moved
south.
Oh yes. Farmers moved
Farmers
south,
moved
but the
south,
land was not suitable for farming. You can't grow oranges in wetlands, so farmers had to transform the wetlands into land suitable for farming. To do that, you have to drain the water from the land, move the water elsewhere, and divert the water sources such as rivers. Hundreds of miles of drainage canals were built into wetlands. Now these areas, the new areas the farmers moved to, used to be warm and unlikely to freeze. However, recently the area has become susceptible to freezes, and we're trying to understand why. Is it some global temperature change or weather patterns, like El Nino or something? Well, there are two theories. One idea is, as you suggest, that major weather patterns, something like El Nino, are responsible. But the other idea, and this is the one that I personally subscribe to, is that the changes in the temperature pattern have been brought about by the loss of the wetlands.
Well, how would loss of wetlands make a difference?
Well, think about what we've been studying so far. We discussed the impact of landscapes on temperature, right? What effects does a body of water have on an area?
Oh yeah. Bodies of water tend to absorb the heat during the day, and then they release the heat at night.
Yes, exactly. What you just said is what I want you all to understand. Bodies of water release heat and moisture back into the environment. So places near large bodies of water are generally milder, slightly warmer than those without water. And what I and others think is that the loss of the wetlands has created a situation where the local temperatures in the area are now slightly different, slightly colder than they were 100 years ago, before the wetlands were drained. Do we know what the temperature was like back then? Well, we were able to estimate this. We have data about South Florida's current landscape, the plant cover, and we were able to reconstruct data about its landscape prior to 1900. Then we entered those data, information about what the landscape looked like before and after the wetlands were drained. We entered the data into a computer weather model. This model can predict temperatures, and when all of the data were entered, an overall cooling trend was predicted by the model. How much colder does it get now? Well, actually, the model shows a drop of only a few degrees Celsius. But this is enough to cause dramatic damage to crops. If temperatures overnight are already very close to the freezing point, then this drop of just a few degrees can take the temperature below freezing. And freezing causes frosts, which kill crops. These damaging frosts wouldn't happen if the wetlands were still in existence. Just a tiny temperature difference can have major consequences.
Can have major consequences.
What?